Oh, you know what time it is. City League starting us off. East High hosting Southeast. Deontay Mitchell looks deep. He's going to find LT Robinson Jr. looking like the other LT there. He outraces everyone to the end zone. East up 32-7 in the second quarter. More from East. Mitchell's going to hand it off this time to Rayvel Leak. He's going to hit the edge and hard to catch. He scores. East continues their hot start season. They get the dominant victory. Hello and welcome into week 3 of Friday Football Fever. I am your host, Zach Martin. Man, these are just flying by, but the matchups, they keep getting spicier. We might even see a 6-year winning streak in tonight. So enough chit-chatting, let's get right into it. Staying in Wichita, Cape and Mount Carmel taking on the Northwest Grizzlies. High energy game. Northwest are going to start on fire. Jace Glasper goes over the middle to Mikey Lopez. He's going to hit the afterburners. Capon might want to get a safety deep in coverage. Even heard the coaches saying that to him. Capon looking to respond in the red zone, but Omari Elias, he's going to fumble, and Northwest recovers. Grizzlies, they respond with another touchdown, this time on the ground. Sincere Thompson, doesn't matter if it's him or LJ Phillips, they are electric. Grizzlies avenge a regular season and playoff loss from last season. They dominate 41-14. Staying on the west side, Garden City making the 3-hour-plus trip for a date with the West High. And the Buffaloes are the only unbeaten 6A team in the viewing area. And the Buffaloes, they ran all over the Pioneers. That's Zach Kisingafet scores Garden City's 7th touchdown of the first half. It was 49-0, and the Buffs, they roll to a 3-0 record. To the south of Wichita, Campus hosting Salina South. Both teams seeking their first win. The Colts are up 2-0 on a safety. Quarterback Drake McPherson keeps it. It's a 19-yard run. That would take it all the way inside the 10 of the Cougars. 2 plays later, toss play, Christian Sicard. He takes it in. Campus leads 9-0. Second quarter, after a Salina South score, the Colts get it back. Remy Buckles, he's going to bust through the line from 18 yards out for another score. Campus, they go on to get their first win of the year, 56-41. Let's hop on I-35 south to Wellington, and the Crusaders taking on Wichita Collegiate. Wellington's Nick Geifer barrels through, but that collegiate defense. Speaking of that defense, Wellington's Dustin Bannister launches left side of the field. Intercepted by Collegiate's Jaden Mitchell. Here comes Harrison Simon. He's going to run this about 20 yards, but Collegiate, they beat Wellington 48-14. It is time for our game of the week. We go out to Bishop Carroll as they host the Derby Panthers. Second half here, Bishop Carroll, they're going to get off to a lead here with that 24-14 lead with this run play by Thomas Gorgeous. Derby would respond the following kickoff. The one and only Dylan Edwards. He gets loose up the sideline, most dangerous skill position player in the state of Kansas for a reason. Yeah, I just said that. Derby now up 31-24. Jackson King able to fight his way into the end zone to tie the game up. Bishop Carroll down 7. Once again, King going to use his legs once again. He's going to get in for his 4th touchdown of the day. However, Dylan Edwards, he would take another one to the house again. Derby, they go on to get the win 45-38. Derby now gets their record above 500 as they and Bishop Carroll both have 2-1 records heading into week 4. Now let's bring in KSN's Julia Labina. She had a front row seat to all of the action. Julia, what was that atmosphere like out there?
Zach, we've been getting spoiled with games here at Bishop Carroll Stadium. For the Eagle-Panther matchup lived up to the hype. Eagles starting quarterback Jackson King really establishing himself as a dual threat quarterback. He had 4 rushing touchdowns and some amazing passes to his wide receiver one, Tate Blasey. But you said it, Zach, if Dylan Edwards got loose, then it would kind of be hard for Bishop Carroll to stay in this, and they did. It was 31-31, then 38-38, just a crazy game. And the Eagles also did a great job defensively, kind of tracking down Brock Zerger. He was intercepted twice, but again, Dylan Edwards did what he does. He found the pockets. He ran down the field so many times. He had 5 rushing touchdowns, and that really was the difference maker in this one. Head coach Brandon Clark really just applauding his wide receivers as well as Dylan Edwards. Just a great game, a crazy atmosphere. You know, the game just ended maybe 20 minutes ago. So it was just a crazy atmosphere, but Brandon Clark happy with the win.
Our defense did well. You know, we put them in a bind, 3 turnovers. Bishop Carroll did a fantastic job capitalizing on all 3 turnovers. You know, their first 2 scores, their only 2 scores in the first half were off our turnovers. So we gave it to them. We knew that as an offense. We talked about that. We wanted to correct it, and then we came out and turned the ball over again and gave them another touchdown. So our defense was dealt a bad hand, but they stayed tough. Their quarterback is fantastic. Their offense.
So Bishop Carroll undefeated no more. Derby comes in and gets their 7th straight win over Bishop Carroll. Another crazy Friday, and we have so many more weeks. But for now, here for you from Bishop Carroll High School, Joey Labina, KSN Sports.
The Maize South Mavericks walked into Week 3 feeling good. They are 2-0 with wins over Andover and Hayesville campus. But can they keep it rolling against a more balanced, more competitive opponent? Well, let's see. Maize South on the road at Hutch High. Salthawks driving, and they get close to a first down on this carry right here in just a second. You see the handoff. Blocking's pretty well, and he's going to bulldoze his way real close to a first down. Maize South, though, they think they get the stop here. But a great pitch to the running back, Noah Kokar. He gets free, strides in for the tutty. Maize South's Tate McNew. He's been throwing some dimes this year, and here's another one. Tight end Alex Giroux on the receiving end of yet another touchdown. However, Maize South, they do have a loss now. Hutch gets the win 35-21. Staying in 5A, Andover hosting Goddard midway through the first quarter. Trojans launching. Intercepted by Ashton Sell, and he brings it back all the way to the 50-yard line. But the Lions' luck runs out pretty quick. Andover's Nick Pye, he gets another shot. Launching to wide receiver is Adrian Carpao, landing within 10 yards of the end zone, which gives running back Baden Law his chance to end the first quarter up 7-0, and he gets it done. We're still looking to the final score to that game. There's one Maize team at home, and that's the Eagles. Avery Johnson and company taking on Newton. Not a good start, as there is miscommunication in the backfield that leads to the fumble, and Newton's able to get the recovery. Maize with the ball back. Johnson this time. When he launches deep, this is impressive. Look how far this pass goes. He ends up finding Bryson Hayes. He's going to go right in for the touchdown, make it 7-0. Maize controlled this game throughout. They end up getting the 49-0 blowout victory. Andover Central played its heart out last week against Maize. Not the finish they wanted, but the Jags showed they can compete with the best. Andover Central wide receiver Cooper Tabor, he's going to catch the pass. He's going to end up getting a little bit past midfield here before getting knocked out of bounds. Jace Reese, he's going to take it up the right side. However, he would be tackled, stopped by the Ark City defense. Over in Andale, a 3A, 4A matchup. The Indians, they're taking on El Dorado. This one was all Andale. The defense coming up big. Tegan Orth, he's going to be able to get the fumble recovery. If you want to beat the Andale Indians, that's not the way to do it. You cannot turn it over. Second quarter, Lance Harp, nice 18-yard gain to the left side. They would go on to score the game's first 58 points. Finally, just before halftime, the Wildcats, they would find the end zone. QB Gannon White, he'd find daylight and go all the way in for the score. Andover, they beat Andale, they beat El Dorado 58-19. Around 30 minutes north, Halstead playing up a class, hosting Pratt. Pratt, they're going to get the party started early. If I show you a kickoff in this show ever, it's for one of two things, a turnover or this. Johnny on the spot, Martinez. He hits the Jets and is gone. Nobody's going to catch him. Martinez able to give Pratt the lead, and the Pratt Greenbacks, they roll to a victory 40-7. We got a 3A, 2A matchup. Douglas on the road at Cheney High. First quarter action. Cheney quarterback Josh Burdick, he's going to send a swing pass to Jackson Voth. That's got to be nice if you're a quarterback. Just throw a little swing pass, get a 31-yard gain. The Cardinals would score 3 plays later to make it 7-0. Very next series, Burdick goes back to the air. This time he finds Braden Dibble. He goes 59 yards to pay dirt, 14-0 Cardinals. Then the defense, they would get in on the action as well. Coulter McDaniel with the interception off the tip pass. He gets a pick six from 52 yards out, make it 20-0 Cheney, and they would end up cruising to another win. And remember, you can't find highlights, scores, and more from games all across the Sunflower State over online at ksn.com all season long. Great Bend, they end up beating Buhler 31-6. Manhattan gets Hayes 31-21. Liberal beats Topeka High 27-0. Salina Central beats Emporia 58-24. Valley Center, they beat Goddard Eisenhower 7-6. What defensive battle. Circle, they beat Winfield. Junction City, they end up doubling up McPherson 30-15. Augusta, they get Mulvane 30-28. It is now time for our play of the week, and this time we go back out to Bishop Carroll. Dylan Edwards was electric tonight for Derby. I would be terrified if I was a defender and he ever touched the ball. It was a huge reason why Derby came out with the big road win this evening at Bishop Carroll.